What's going on, YouTube? Claykyzolt back again with another Final Fantasy Brave Exvius news update. And as you can see, the summer allergies have hit me, my cat allergies, even though I love my little kittens. They're starting to get to me. My eyes are red, my nose is all stopped up. I'm trying to feel a little bit better after that bachelor party. Probably lowered my immune system a little bit. But over here to my right, we have the list of the Square Enix schedule for their E3 presentation. Now to watch this, it's not going to be like on twitch.tv/E3 or Twitch or whatever. Not an official E3 thing. This is going to be on the official Square Enix page. They're going to have their own little E3 presentation, okay? And this is day 2 and 3. Today, right now, they have one going on, and it'll begin sometime later today. If you guys want to watch that, again, the link will be in the description below. But what I want to point out over here is that we have a Final Fantasy Brave Exvius and Mobius Final Fantasy special announcement starting at 11:15 Pacific, so whatever time that is for you. You're going to want to watch that. I'm assuming it's going to be some kind of collab, or it could be about their 1-year anniversaries. I am unsure on that, okay? They did mention in a Final Fantasy Brave Exvius official June update video, which we're starting to do every month. I'll link that in the description too if you haven't watched it, that they're going to be talking about the global 1-year anniversary at E3, so hopefully that's what they're talking about there. If they're not talking about it there, they're talking about it down here on day 3. As you can see, there's another Final Fantasy Brave Exvius special announcement from the producers at 10:45 Pacific, so might want to check that out. And then if you're not too busy, if you want to check out this very last one right here, that's when I'm going to be on there. That's right, I'm going to be on the official Square Enix stream. I'm a little bit nervous, but it's going to be alright. I'm going to be on there with Sokun and Leaving Ichigo and a couple other members of the team. And we're going to be trying to take down Titan, the Titan trial, and all those tumults together and get Sokun through the trial so you can get those rewards. Alright, guys, if you want to check that out, we'll be talking about all the new stuff coming out. We'll be doing some 11 pulls. We'll be having a lot of fun, and that'll be the last hour there on that stream, alright? And now we're going to get into the actual news and everything like that. So before we get into the rest of the video, I know this is another announcement before this video, but I got to edit it in. There was a Final Fantasy Brave Exvius official YouTube June update. You guys should watch it down below. I'm not going to cover everything in it because I want that to be able to be its own content. I will talk about it a little bit. They do mention that Warrior Light 6 Star is coming very, 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 very soon. They kept saying it was very, very soon. I'm assuming it's this month. I'm assuming next week we're going to get Warrior Light 6 Star, which is what I'm hoping for. They also mentioned that Espers are going to get a reset where we can reset our Espers. So if you mess that up, you're going to be able to update that with the global anniversary, the 1-year anniversary. That's coming then. So those are the 2 big points I don't mention in this video that I just realized. So I wanted to bring that up if you don't watch that video. But that video is very cool. They do them one every month. You should definitely subscribe and check out that channel. But now let's get into the actual video. So we have a lot of news coming out, but we knew that was coming out thanks to that video earlier that came out, I think, on early Sunday when I was still recovering from a little bit of drinking time. Anyway, so the patch is happening on Wednesday going into Thursday. So Thursday when the patch is going to be done, we can see here that we have the Cactuar Dunes coming out, but I honestly don't need the Cactuar Dunes for a little bit. I have summoned, I still have a ton of summoning to do on the Titan banner and, you know, the Titan Raid Coin banner, and I've gotten so many Trigantuars, which I'll call them the 3 little Gigantuars together, the King Tuars, whatever you want to call them, that I have a lot of experience backed up in my back, so we're good there. We have Awakened Warriors, and if you see somebody over there we've been waiting for a while, that's right, it's Tilith 6 Star, and she is amazing, guys. We're going to go over her when we look over the banner, but this is one of the best 6-star enhancements, and Warrior of Light's up there too, that we get ever in the game currently. So it's amazing. Maxwell 6-star, kind of in the middle. She's not the greatest, but not the worst, but she'll do some things for you. But she's just not anywhere near. Like, sitting next to Tilith, it should be like this. Tilith should be up there with a gold ribbon or a gold, like, medal, and like standing like this and being proud because she is that strong. She is insane. Now, everybody who missed out on Maxwell, you guys will have another chance from what they were telling us on that video to get Maxwell. They're supposed to be bringing the trial back. All you have to do is evoke Diablos, and a lot of you guys have been used to doing that now with all these other missions. So you're going to have to go fight Maxwell and evoke Diablos. I do have a guide from way back in the day if you guys want to watch that, but your really strong unit should help you guys out with that, all right? So that's the 2 Awakens. Then we have Ability Awakens update, okay? And as you can see, we have Jake, Carl, Saria, Cloud of Darkness, Ace, Elza, Firion, and the 3 I think that are anywhere near viable to upgrading our Ace, Elza, and Firion. So we're going to go over those. Oh, strangely enough, they made those the 3 that they talk about. Elza's getting some enhancements, and a lot of people out there love Elza Rock the D, and she actually gets really good with her enhancements. She gets better. You know, her Dark Reaper, she's going to boost attack increase mid and mid, so that's what you want to see. Mid-high, high-mid, high-high if that ever happens, but, you know, mid-mid's good. You don't want to see a low there at the end. And it's also boosting her Dark Resist, increase high, so she's not taking much dark damage at all, okay? And this is, I think the Dark Reaper is her when she's equipped with a lance, I do believe. And then we have a Ravaging Blow, boost damage amount mid, boost defensive spirit increase low, okay? That's fine. Boost damage amount mid, so double mid, boost defensive spirit decrease low. But I do believe the defensive spirit decrease is around 60%, which is on the delete away, like around the delete number. And that is amazingly strong to break an opponent's like resist to you down that much. That is a very high amount. And you shouldn't just like look that off because it says double low. This is her best enhancement she gets and will make her very, very viable as a support, yeah, kind of like a support breaking damage dealing unit on your team. Then her Madness Rush also got boosted up. We have damage amount going up by mid. Then we have boost limit burst fill rate low. Then we have boost attack count low. So she's actually going to be attacking a few more times with Madness Rush. Reduce dark resist for all enemies. So she's going to be able to put the dark resist down. If you're using her own TM on her, that's going to help you because you have a dark, what am I trying to say? Your lance equipped, so a dark weapon, that'll be good there. So overall, I'd give her enhancements like a solid B, going up to an A because of Ravaging Blow and because of how many, how much that's going to help you with that defensive spirit break. It's going to be amazing. So moving on, we have Ace. Now Ace used to be like kind of, mediocre. Everybody would call it troll. Cooley BK would call it a troll. 5-star pool, but now he's getting much better. He's not becoming that high-end damage dealer like, let's say, Transterra or Dark Fina, though, still. He's becoming more of a support damage dealer, all right? So as we see, Devotion fills Limit Burst gauge every turn during battle, so that's pretty good. And then he has boost up his magic with Devotion to make him do a little bit more damage, okay? Tri-Beam Laser. Now, here's where we hit it hard. Increase hit count mid, so he's going to be hitting a lot more with it. Chance, or reduced MP consumption, great. So his MP costs go way down. Chance of increasing damage when activated. So when you use it, it has a chance of increasing your damage, it looks like. And then it reduces fire, lightning, and light resistance, okay? This is the awakening you want to do on him for sure. That's going to put your fire, lightning, and light resist down on your opponent by 75%. That's a 75% in peril. That is very, very strong. If we were talking about the 60% defensive spirit break, that's very strong. Orlando takes it down to 50%. That's an extra 25% it goes down for even more damage if you're chaining with your Orlandos or Excaliburs, okay? That is very, very strong. And then if you end up getting some fire and lightning chaining, that's going to help you there too. Then he has Spear Hand. And that's going to be targets everyone now. So it's going to make everybody have some MP recovery. Boost MP recovery amount high. So everybody's getting a lot more MP from Ace, which is really awesome. And reduces MP he consumes mid. So he's not using as much MP. He's boosting everybody's MP up. And he can imperil. So that's what Ace is going to be used for here. And so he gets a lot stronger. A lot more useful. But he's still not the best magic damage dealer, so just be aware of that. You're not enhancing Ace to make him that much stronger as a damage dealer. You're enhancing Ace to make him a lot more useful in your party, if that makes any sense. And then we have Furion. And Furion is in my opinion, out of these three, the best enhancements. Like, he is insane. We get Lance, and Lance is the one that drains HP. I think it's 20% and MP 10%. He gets boost drain and mounts mid. I think HP goes to 30% and MP goes to 20%. And then he boosts drain and mount mid. Okay, so that's both different ones, so it's going to be different mid. So it's eventually going to go to 30 and 20%, respectively. And boost damage amount mid. It goes up by a little bit. And guys, Lance is actually pretty strong at keeping you alive. It comes really clutch in situations, so not something you should overlook in enhancing that. But this is the one we're talking about. Legend Killer, okay? Boost damage against humans and reapers. So now he pretty much has Legend Killer against everybody. I mean, I'll walk up there and he has Clay Killer, and he does 50% more damage to me, if you know what I'm saying. So he's doing a lot of damage. And then his Awakening 2... boost damage amount high. So his Legend Killer that named off all those legends that he can kill, all those types, that's up to 100% now, rather than 50 or 75%. That is insane. It's 100% more damage. And on top of that, you can stack that Legend Killer with other killer passes you can put on him from, like, let's say, Espers, from materia, from weapons, from an accessory we're about to be looking at. So, insane. That is going to be support. The support Chris, though, and that's what's used for Ramza, and Ramza's enhancements, when you eventually get him, make his Hero's Rhyme do 100% buff to defense, attack, spirit, and magic. So just be aware that you are going to have to spend your support ones there. Then we have Finbriar. Boost damage amount mid. So let me see what I have over here. Finbriar is going to go from doing it's going to go up to doing 2.3 times damage. I think instead of 1.8 times damage. Let me see if I'm right here. Yeah, 1.8 times damage. So it's 2.3 times multiplier, and it's going to boost unmitigated amount. So it's going from 25% to 50%. So Finbriar becomes that much stronger on top of his Legend Killers being that strong. Then you have Lance if you want to increase that too. Insane. Like, Furion becomes insane. If I have enough of the support Chris to do both of them, I'm definitely doing Furion and Ramza. Furion is the first one out of all the units that I'm saying I'm definitely doing. So that should mean something. So that's something I'm definitely gonna do. So moving on from there, we get the Grand Guy Chronicles back. That is the Brave Frontier banner. And remember, the Maxwell trial should be coming back too. This is gonna be a King Mog event that's gonna be starting on Friday. All right, guys. A rare summon ticket. You get 3 different rewards for beating the 3 different things. You get rare summon ticket, Crimson Ore times 1,000, which is the King Mog of currency we're gonna be looking for, and we get 500 Lapis. And then you can see they brought back the Tablet of Ruin, which is an Elza exclusive. Very, very good for Elza if you pull her. Demonic Life, Destroyer's Authority. It's bringing back all those old King Mog event items, just in case you missed them, which I think is awesome. And then we have this event exclusive equipment that goes on Vargas, all right? Which, spoiler alert, Vargas is on here. Breaker. Damage and reduce attack, defense, magic, and spirit to all enemies. Full break, all right? Full break, AoE, full break. It says all enemies. It's AoE full break, Vargas only. If you get Vargas, I'd be picking this bad boy up. It doesn't tell us the actual amount that it's going to be breaking for, but who cares? AoE full break on Vargas. If you get Vargas, pick that up. Then we have global exclusives. And these global exclusives are damn amazing, all right? Demon Horn, attack 10%, enables Beast Killer. You're going to throw this one and do 50% more physical damage to a beast. Sun Beret. Attack 10%, enables Demon Killer. If you're against the demon, that's 50% more damage against the demon. Throw those 2 things on Furion. Furion has got like 600% more damage to everybody in the sun. All right, these are amazing accessories. Very, very good job, Global. And then we have the Lucky Bangles, which I don't know what Miracle Blessing is. Maybe you guys do in the comments below. Defense plus 10, Spirit plus 10. So I love accessories. I love the fact that these accessories give us something a little bit extra, a little bit spicy, to where they are 100% going to be used instead of a accessory being like, attack 10% and mana 5%. No, these are fucking good. So you're definitely going to be wanting to look into those. And then, as you can see here, they gave everybody a boost. They gave Elza a boost again. They gave Maxwell a boost, and she comes from a trial, so you guys should all be able to get that 100% up on her. Then we have 75% for everybody on the board down there, and Carl, Tilith, and Syria. And then Vargas, Daddy Vargas is here, and he gets a little bit more. And we're going to be fighting the Goofy Metal Gods again. If you run into these, you're going to get extra Crimson Ores. And I always loved running into them because I thought they always looked really cool. They look goofy, but they look really cool. All right, and then finally, without further ado, here's our banner for this week. We have Vargas, 5-star base, physical damage dealing badass. We have Elza, 5-star base, physical damage dealing badass. And then we have 3 4-star base units. Now, I'm upset about this, Gumi. You mean to tell me we can't have Tidus and Wilhelm on the same banner because you don't want 2 5-star base? What is that? All right, we're gonna look past that, I guess. Anyway, so we have Vargas, and Vargas was okay in JP. He wasn't the strongest, but he's got a lot of global enhancements that may be making him, or global exclusive enhancements, that are maybe making him top notch, okay? He has his Trust Mastery Reward, what is it, Dandelga, attack 130, great sword. That's really high up there in the attack, fire element. So one of the things I want to say is, there has to be a fire elemental chainer eventually, right? You know, we have wind, we have light, we have earth. We're going to have water with Tidus in a way, like, because of his water elemental sword. Well, this fire sword's got to be good for somebody eventually. It may, you know, I mean, obviously it's going to be good on Vargas too, and anybody who doesn't really care and wants the 130 attack. But I mean, there should be somebody that's raining meteors from the sky that does fire damage, and it'll be good on. So very, very good TM, even though Tidus is attack 135 with Brotherhood. What's up? Featured abilities, Fire Creator's Power, which I thought was his TM at first, and I almost lost my shit. Boost Fire Resist by 50%, and boost attack when equipped with a Large Sword. So he gets Large Sword Mastery, and he gets Fire Resist up by 50%. Very, very strong. I thought it was a TM, and I was going to be like, I have to summon all the Vargas. Global upgrade. Sacred Bravery. Damage all enemies and boost attack for all allies. So, I don't know what the boost attack is going to be. I don't know what the damage amount is going to be, but I want to be doing that. If I'm doing damage to all the enemies, I want to be boosting my attack up pretty high. Supreme Blaze. Deal partial unmitigated fire damage to all enemies. No idea. That must be really strong. They're giving him a global upgrade, so I'm assuming that's it. They also talked in that video I talked about before, which you can watch down below, about how Vargas is going to have an ability where, like, he can go down to 1 HP and then he doesn't die like Frey does, and then he'll die after that. But then he also has an auto re-raise mechanic somewhere inside of his kit. I don't know if you have to cast it on yourself or he'll auto re-raise himself anyway. If he auto re-raises himself anyway, and you don't have to cast it, it's gonna be broken. But anyway, so like the way the one hit happens is you get hit, and if you go down to 1 HP, you won't die. You'll stay at 1 HP. If you get hit again, you'll die. But if you get brought back to life, that 1 HP thing starts over again, and it's only 1 per life. So if you get knocked down to 1 HP and you don't die and then you recover, they won't stay alive again for 1 HP. But if they die, it resets it. So that re-raise is going to be really powerful. And then we have Elza. We've been over Elza before. Very, very strong waifu. Very nice. Demon Scythe, awesome attack 120 lance with a dark element attached to it. You know, I had an Elza, Tilith, Syria, and Carl banner review if you guys want to check that out way past in the day. But we're going to talk about Tilith right now and about our 6-star upgrades and why you guys should be summoning on this banner. This is the reason. This healer support unit, changes the meta. She's so powerful. Look at this. Fully restore HP for all allies. Radiant Light. That's everybody. Everybody goes 100%. So it's Benediction, AoE. Like, you know, Ishtola was like, well, I kind of want to use Ishtola. My tank's getting a lot of HP. I want to be able to use Benediction on him, get him all the way up. Well, you can do that to everybody now. AoE with Tilith. Then also, I don't know. I kind of want to use Refia with the dual cast and double full life. Bringing somebody back to life with full life is pretty cool. Well, Tilith's like, that's cute. I can do that AoE too. Goddess's Revelation. Revive and fully restore all allies. Yep, on top of that, she can restore MP to everybody but herself. So that's AoE MP recovery for everyone. She can also boost everybody's resist in the book, except for dark resist from what, from what I've heard. The bad side about Tilith is that she's squishy and she needs some MP. She can't equip a rod or a staff or anything like that. She kind of doesn't need to, but if you want to throw that on her, we could try Roselia's TM, equip staff or whatever. We can try that. Her TM's even amazing. So, you know, it's all those status elements get nullified. So Tilith becomes a beast. I don't know how to say this anymore. You know, everybody's like, do I need to pull on Orlando? Do I need Eileen? Do I need to pull for Titus? Or do I need to pull for Folan? Tilith is a unit I'll say you should pull for. Even though she's on a banner with 2 other 4-star units. I don't care. She's only been on 3 banners in JP. She's been on the first banner. We got her on the first banner. We got her on the second banner. She might be on a player's choice down the road. Who knows? This unit will be one of the best. I'm going to say one of the best. The best healer support unit in the game until Ayaka comes out, from what I've heard. Ayaka is way down the road. Guys, this will change the game for you. This will make trials easier. It'll make future content coming out easier. And I'm worried that because Global releases her 6-star upgrade, they're going to make the content harder anyway. So you're going to want to be pulling for her. And best of luck to all you guys that do. Plus, you have a chance at 2 very great 5-star bases. Remember, all these units that are on this banner are event time exclusive. If you do not pull these units on this banner, you will not have another chance at them. It says limited time only. That is it. This banner runs for what, 2 weeks? It's running for 2 weeks. That's the last chance you get at it, guys. So best of luck on getting them. I would be pulling for the Tilith the best of my ability, all right? Another thing I want to point out before we end this video, guys, is that this is my last video for the week until, like, Saturday. Tomorrow, I'm going to be going out to E3. I'm going to be hanging out. Then I'm going to be doing my video with Square Enix live on stream, my live stream, like I talked about earlier. Then I'm going to be flying back on Friday, but I don't get back till midnight, so pretty much Saturday, because I have to drive from the airport back home. I'll be getting back Saturday night. Saturday morning. I don't know when I'm going to be able to do videos or streams, but stay tuned. I'm going to do my best to stay up there for you guys and get you guys all the information. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below how you feel, and if you're pulling for Tilith or anything like that, and how excited you are for E3, if there's anything exciting at E3 you saw, and then subscribe for future content. We'll catch you guys in the next one.